In fifth place, this runner becomes the youngest finisher in the history of the race, completing the distance in 51 days, 16 hours, 55 minutes, 47 seconds, which is an average of 59.95 miles per day, or 96.49 kilometers, from Sofia, Bulgaria, 24-year-old Sopan Sekov.
So originally, the cutoff for the 3100 mile race was always 51 days. So the runners, we always knew we had to run an average of 60.7 miles every day, or 111 laps, to complete the distance for 51 days. And back then, Guru had so much oneness with us, the runners, that even though he was strict with the cutoffs, at the end, usually a week before the end of the cutoff, a week before the end of the race, Guru would always identify with the runners, you can say desire, or the runners' really strong cry and desire, aspiration to complete the distance. And so Guru's heart just couldn't take, because Guru had so much oneness with the runners, that his compassion always came to the fore a week before the end of the race. And he would always allow runners to take extra days. And even, it was amazing, like even in 2005, in 2005, we had this like a very nice ceremony at the Aspiration Ground, August 15th, like, Guru's place garden where we all meditate. We had like a beautiful ceremony, all of us, and like we were right around Guru, and Guru was talking about the race, and he was saying how he would never stop a runner from completing the race. He said, this is our personal thing, he said, let the world laugh at us for not being strict, but the joy of completing the distance will go far beyond the ridicule of the world. So Guru cared about the joy of the soul. Guru cared about the progress of the soul. This is all he cared about, was that. And so the 3100 mile race was just that, about the progress of the soul. And so Guru wanted to make sure that the joy of the soul.
But now you still finished within the official time limit of 51 days.
I finished my first 3100 mile race for 51 days and 16 hours. So there was this extra 1 day grace day, which I was able to take, because Guru was allowing runners to continue past the 51st day. Later on, after Guru passed, the race directors decided that there will be one 52nd day as a grace day. So now the 3100 mile race is 52 days, but originally it was always 51. This was always 51. So basically the 52nd day, I would say, it's like a grace day. Guru gave runners like more than just 1 day.
And nowadays, what happens if you don't finish within 52 days?
1 or 2 years after Guru passed, the cutoff was made to be absolutely strict. Even if you're missing like 10 miles, 15 miles, you cannot continue. That's the rule of the race. So
after midnight?
That's the rule. That's the rule. There have been discussions, as far as I know, there have been discussions for some runners to be allowed some days in the night, because it's still the 52nd day, but then the rule is to not run at midnight. So there have been debates about that, but the rule is that you have to stop at midnight, so on the 52nd day. So if you follow strictly the rules, this is the end. And so it has been that way since like 2009, I believe 1 or 2 years after Guru passed.
Okay, this was more like the technicality. Now more about the personal experience right from the start. When you start the race, did the founder Sri Chinmoy come to the start? Do you have any personal impressions that you remember?
So the first 3100 mile race in 2005 that I did, we were 15 runners, and we were 5 new runners, which was unprecedented. So Guru selected 5 of us, first timers at the 3100 mile race, so we were 15. Guru was visiting us all the time. Guru was really personally involved. Later on the following year, he called us his golden children. Once his comment was that we made him such a big favor. I doubt anybody can tell what that favor was, but it was something about inner achievement, something that we help Guru in the inner world. My experience is such that when we run the 3100 mile race, we actually serve the world in the inner world. So it's all about the progress of the world. It's all about progress of the soul. That race has been always about the progress of the soul, about the inner progress, the progress of the world. And so my educated guess is that Guru was using us as instruments to help him in his inner work, to inspire the world with his inner spiritual light, with the power of the soul's light. And so he was using us to bring down the soul's light. So it was far from a race. Like, it was a race, of course, but it was always about the spirituality. It's always been a spiritual race. Like, this has always been the main thing about the 3100 mile race. And this is what inspired me for many years to keep coming over and over and over again. Even though I couldn't complete a few times,